Hi guys. So right now I'm just going to kind of quickly go over what job site lunch delivery is and how it works and how it's a little bit different than the others. I love job site delivery. If you guys have talked to me, you know that. I think it's a great way to launch. You can make really good money. It's definitely the least stressful of all of them, and it's really the easiest. So and good money. So I love starting people out with this, and you need the least amount of people. One guy can easily make you a couple $100 a day. So let's start, and I'm going to just start reading through it, and then I'll stop if there's something that we need to explain. So what is it? Job site big business lunch delivery is different than regular restaurant lunch delivery and grocery delivery. We highly recommend you start here and put all your efforts in this delivery aspect. And again, guys, you're going to be, adding the others on later on. So don't we create those for you anyway. We have a proven model and we'll help you every step of the way. Once the job site lunch business is under control, we will then help you with the grocery delivery business and the regular restaurant delivery, which is like the Uber Eats type. If you would still like to operate those, many clients don't want to bother once they start job site lunch because it's so much better. But let's put all our energy in here to start. You don't want to do all three at one time because you'll get too busy too fast, and you want repeat business. So what you're going to do, you're going to try to get places that are your main objective with the job site delivery is going to be targeting large businesses to deliver to them lunch throughout the day. These places have from 300 to 2,000 employees and have lunches around every hour or so. So a lot of these big places are, people are working all different shifts. So there's lunches at all different shifts. So those are great places. Or just, companies will have anywhere from 11:30 to 1:30 different lunch breaks. This is a great way to make money because you are not subject to just the regular lunch hours, which is true, and you can service a lot more people. What's really good about it as well is that Uber Eats and Grubhub, and even you with your regular restaurant delivery software, you couldn't service these people lunch because there's too many restaurants. This is going to be one restaurant per day and only about 5-6 items. So it's very streamlined so that one person can easily do that. And, these people, they don't have a lot of options. They're at work, and very often they have the taco truck, or they have to get in their car and drive somewhere. And most of these people have a half hour for lunch. So they really appreciate that. It's well worth $3 each to them. We'll help you choose factory, call center, warehouses that are good starting places. So we'll do research in your area and kind of go, hey, this is a 1 mile radius we want to start you in. Then we're going to pick 5 restaurants for you that we think would be a good place to start. We're going to choose about 5 items that are kind of the most popular, and we're going to put those on. And I'm just going to show you what one of those sites looks like real quick so that you can just see clearly what the differences are. So here's Oki Delivered Goods, and he actually does all 3 now. So want restaurant, grocery, restaurant, or work at lunch. So that's the one we want to look at right now. And if you look, it's going to have the different days of the week. Okay. So let's pick Tuesday. Let's see what's on Tuesday. So Tuesday is Panda. So with Panda, we're going to have, the different lunches here. And, just the most popular. And with each one of these, they're going to be able to choose the kind of rice they want, the kind of, all of those options when you go to places like this. So you're going to be able to add on all kinds of different stuff like that. So, what kind of rice, if you want chicken, all that kind of stuff. So, but essentially it's just, it's one place. So your one driver is just going to Panda and then back to the company and back to Panda for the next lunch shift and back to the company. So hopefully that makes sense. And, feel free to look around this site. It's great. It's very simplified, very different than the restaurant delivery site, which is going to look like this. The regular restaurant delivery, I kind of recommend once you get going doing this one at night, like after 3 or 4, and that one's going to have all the different restaurants in town. See, it's got all these different ones, and you're going to, it has every single menu item for all these different places. So that one is different, but you could never offer this kind of a system with people that have a half-hour lunch. There's no way you could get it there on time. There's no way you could service that many people with that many restaurants. So that's why these people that are working are really kind of an untouched area for us, because again, Uber Eats can't do it, Grubhub can't do it, and so this is a system that can do it. So we set that up for you, and so you're gonna pick 5-6 items. And so, for instance, we might pick Chipotle on Mondays, and the customer would be able to choose 5 main menu items. I'm going to change this right here. Let's do a good one that we just looked at. Oki. I'm going to do, I think it's okilunches.com to see an example. And that was the one we just looked at. What are the advantages of doing job site lunch delivery? Here are some of the advantages. Number 1, you need much less staff. Again, one person can handle doing, many different companies, a different one an hour or even a half hour. So you need much less staff. You can start delivering to a fair-sized business with only 1 or 2 people. You will have only 1 restaurant to deliver from per day, so you just have to go back and forth from the restaurant and back to the business as many lunch shifts as you want to deliver. 1 or 2 people can easily deliver 20 to 40 lunches per hour. If you were offering every single restaurant in town or every grocery store, you would need much more staff. So we kind of explain that. You're going to make more money, and let me kind of explain the money here. So on only 1 factory, let's say you have 1 factory or warehouse or call center, and you deliver around 40 lunches per hour, okay, that's very modest, especially when you're talking about people, there's places anywhere from 300 to, we had a place contact us recently with 6,000 people, and they have very little options for lunch. So they were very excited. So you're going to charge about $3 per lunch. Okay, so that's 3 times 40, because you're doing 40 lunches that hour. So that's 120 per hour. Okay. And if that one driver worked 5 different lunch shifts, that's a profit of $600 that day. But then, let's say after you pay your driver and stuff, you're making about $530 off of 1 driver for 5 hours. That's incredible. And so let's say we do that with 1 or 2 companies. So then what you do is, okay, let's get another guy hired on, and this guy can help train him, the guy you hired originally, and then we'll let this company next door, let them know that they can get their lunch delivered, and we let the company know, and we help you, we notify the management and the employees. There's ways to getting into both of them, but it's so easy to market, because once you walk in and let's say, you have uniform staff, they're smiling, they walk into the break room, there's all the employees around, and the break just started, their lunch break just started, and here is a guy that's getting Chipotle delivered right to him. Of course, all the other employees are, wait, how'd you get that? Oh, you just go to this website and you just place your order, and they have a different restaurant every day, and then they bring it to you and make sure it's over to you by the time your lunch starts. So you'll go from 1 order to 20 in 1 day. Because it spreads very rapidly. You don't have to sit there and stress about marketing. Much less stress, because customers are just choosing from 1 restaurant and only 5 or 6 items. It's easy to organize these. Not to mention, you're not going to be driving around town, and your staff won't be. Just so much easier that way. Again, we don't have to worry about marketing. I just explained that. It'll take care of itself. Once you get in there and deliver to somebody, it's a matter of time before everybody understands it. But you're also going to have menus and flyers and all that kind of stuff for them as well. What we often like to do is do a no delivery charge on your first order promotion. And the reason is so in other words, you're not going to make your $3 on that charge. And the reason we do that is because you just want to sign them up. Because number 1, you want to give them a chance to try you. and guaranteed they're going to like it. They're going to like that they actually get to rest for that half hour. They get their lunch right there. They're already hungry and tired. People, that is well worth $3 a person for that. So then once they sign up, though, you now have their text and their email. You're literally able to send them a post every day. Okay, guys, today's Chipotle. Essentially, click here and order lunch. That is priceless. That kind of ability is absolutely priceless. So you want to just sign them up. So one of the things we actually do for you, I'll take you over here just to show you. We actually produce videos for you that you show either the employees or the company, which are, I'll show you. It's going so slow. Let me shut some of these windows down. Go into my channel here. And these are great because it talks about the promotional code in them. It talks about, just kind of the whole concept so that they understand. We'll watch it here. As soon as this loads. And we have a ton. So there's restaurant delivery here. Here's one for job site delivery. So you guys can see
this is your company,
what we create.
And these are your workers. Come break time, your staff rush off to lunch, only to meet traffic.
This is your
long
company.
Lines.
And
Coming
these
back to
are
work
your workers.
late and exhausted.
Come break
But
time, your staff
What
rush
if
off
lunch
to
was
lunch,
brought to them,
only to
and
meet
waiting
traffic
for them when their break starts?
and long lines.
You would have a happier,
Coming back to work
more
late
productive,
and
and
exhausted.
on-time staff,
But
without having to leave the building.
what if lunch was brought to them?
Use the
and waiting
promo
for them
code
when their
First
break
Delivery
starts.
for no delivery charge on your first order.
You would have a happier,
Global delivered goods.
more productive,
Over 100
and on-time
delivery
staff
services nationwide.
without having to leave the building.